Race
I
three, Philly mare. I just think Goodnight Olive is it's Ortiz and Brown. And I think Brown's going to have a huge weekend. She is just money. I like 7 obligatory behind her because I know she will finish, and that's key is being able to finish. And I think it's hard to leave out CC, the defending champion. There's enough speed in this race, so it's 8-7-4 for me in the Philly and Mare Dirt Sprint.
There we go. Race 3, Zap. I'm the same thing with you. I got 8-11, and I threw number 2 Edgeway in at a price. So I got a couple prices on there, but I'm with you. Goodnight Olive is my top choice here. I think it's going to be tough to beat this filly. Race 4, the Turf Sprint, 5.5 on the turf. Your thoughts here?
Highfield Princess is a 5-year-old mare. They tried a lot of things with this mare and finally figured out she wants to sprint on the turf. I think she's going to throw in a monster race. I love her physically. She's long. She's got to beat the 8 Golden Pal. I mean, I hate to land on 2 chalky horses in a race like this, but the 11 Casa Creed will have that kick. 12 Grand is just very sharp right now. Those are the 4 horses I would use in here. 6, 8, 11, 12 in a very nice race.
Yeah, I got 6-8-4 here. I'm with you as top choice, Highfield Princess. A lot of Europeans, a lot of crafty people over there, Sharpies, talking about Highfield Princess. So I'm with you there. Race 5, the Dirt Mile here, headlined by Cyberknife. What are your thoughts here?
I'm going to go goofy here. Number 4, Law Professor, the Sex Michael McCarthy horse. I cashed on him at Kentucky Downs, first time for Rob Batois, and then he didn't disappoint me. With that huge second of Life is Good. I think a mile hits him right between the eye. He's a son of Constitution. I think Baffert's horse 6 Laurel River and the 7 Cody's Wish. I think they're the ones that round out the race for me. But this is a nice race when you got horses like, Cyberknife in this race, Simplification, this and Goodnight trying to stretch his speed. This is a really nice race, Tommy D. But for me, I'm going with that knockout 4 Law Professor. 4, 6, 7 for me.
There you go. That's the Dirt Mile. I got 9, 6, 7 for my picks there. But I think this one is a nice race. Like you said, very talented field here. Race 6, the Philly and Mare Turf, 1 mile and 3/16. Top choice here.
I like the Joseph O'Brien horse. This kid has won as a rider and as a trainer, and I think he wants to add this filly. This is an up-and-coming horse. He picks up Johnny Velasquez. Number 4, Above the Curve. It's many 3-year-olds on both days cards that look like they're going to compete at a high level. The 5 Tuesday right next to her, and the 3 Nashua. Those are my 3 horses. I think it's all Europeans here. 4, 5, 3 for me in the Philly and Mare Turf.
Zap, I got 4 on top, Above the Curve. I also have the 3 Nashua, and I have one American Horse 11 in Italian. Morning Lion 7-2 might take a shot there.
I agree with In Italian. She's going to take him if she can relax and they let her do her thing. I might have to put those other 3 underneath her in one ticket, but that is a good call. She is so sharp for Chad Brown, Peter Brandt, Rosario. She will control and dictate this race, Tommy D.
There we go. I like it. Give me a little confidence there. Race 7, the Breeders' Cup Sprint, 6 furlongs. Who do you got?
It's hard to think. I think this is one of the locks of the day with the scratch of Jack Christopher, number 9, Jackie's Warrior. There's not much pace for a Breeders' Cup Sprint in this race. I think Kamari's never been better. Philly, because she's better at 6 and 7, so Wesley Ward chooses to put her in this race. I think she is the only horse maybe that can try to challenge Jackie into the far turn, out of the turn. And I think the 4 American Theorem looks unbelievable and what a job George Papadromo has done with her. He's a young and up-and-coming trainer. But for me, it's all Jackie's Warrior. 9-2-4 for me in this race.
Yeah, the only one I might add to the mix is number 6, Elite Power at 6-1. But I think Jackie's Warrior does have this race. Like you said, not much speed here for a sprint race, 6 furlongs. Jackie's Warrior might have it its own way. Race 8, Breeders' Cup Mile on the turf. Your thoughts here?
I love the 11 horse Annapolis at 10-1. This is a 3-year-old that once Todd Pledger figured out this horse is a middle distance horse. This horse is getting better and better. And the Turf Mile at Keeneland was such a good race. I love that they laid this horse 10-1. And it's my top selection. Smooth like straight in Modern Games. Modern Games already won a Breeders' Cup. He came in this Woodbine Mile would destroy this field, but that is a one-turn race. He's been traveling a lot, but Appleby does a great job keeping his horses healthy. 4 Modern Games, 5 Smooth like straight's always there. Ivor seems to be always there. I just mentioned 4 horses. My key horse, and I'm going for value here. Number 11, Annapolis, Son of Warfront for Todd Pletcher.
Here we go. I got 1 minute left. What race should we talk about? Breeders' Cup, Distaff, the Turf, or the Classic? Where do you want to go, Zap? You finish it off.
1 minute left. I just look forward to 3 Curlins in the Distaff: Malathac, Clairiere, and Nest. Search Results and Society. They're going to have to catch Society. I just think it's a good race to watch. The Turf itself, I like the Filly Warlike Goddess, the upset, the boys in here. Rebels Romance is his real leggy horse. If he gets free one, watch out. A Nation's Pride was amazing last time, and we're all here to see what Flightline could do. And I only think the 3-year-olds can challenge him. I don't like Life is Good as much, but I like Tabor and I like Epicenter. But it's Flightline's race to lose, and it's just going to be a great Breeders' Cup, buddy.
Yeah, I love it, Zap. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Larry Zap, Breeders' Cup, day 1, day 2. We flew through it. Zap, always good to have you here on the Hip Horse.